When we look at marketing, there's one thing that you have to do, and I keep harping on the money side of it. What you need to do is create a budget. If you don't have a lot of money, you need to take what little money you do have and market until you can advertise. And what that means is if you don't have a lot of money to advertise in the newspapers or do mailers or do these different things that we do, it's because we started out just marketing. 15% of my entire gross collections goes back into marketing. Now, wow, if you don't have that kind of money and you're just kind of struggling through it, then make it 10%, make it 5%, but make it something. And if you can't, if you figure like, well, gee, I only made $10,000 last month, and I've got rent, and I've got to pay my CA, and I've got this, and I've got about $2,500 left. That 15% is kind of big. That's almost $400. Well, put aside what you can put aside until you have at least $1,000 that you can put into an advertising campaign. If you can't do that, then you continue to market. If you want a copy of our BAM, all you need to do is go online, and you can either email us or just go online and punch in Bear Advertising Minimums or the BAM, and it will come up. We have a great program that allows you to go all the way through and navigate our website. So if you want to navigate our website and see what great marketing ideas we have and all the PowerPoints that we have for marketing, all the different parts that we have for marketing, definitely do that. But I'll tell you what, there is no great way to do marketing without the fact that you have to do it for about a 90-day period of time to see if it's going to work for you. And I forgot earlier when I was talking about December, one of the things that we do in December too is we use calendars. Once again, they're about $1 a piece. You can go to calendars.com, order 500 calendars with your name on it, send out letters, but get those calendars out, and make them nice. Don't make them cheesy calendars. Make them nice so that they hang up in someone's house or on someone's office wall, and they'll be utilized. And they're about $1 a piece, something like that. So back to what I was talking about, when we talk about learn by doing, not every advertising and marketing ploy works. And 9 times out of 10, it's a home run to start out with, and then the effects of that home run start to go down to first base, and then they start to not work hardly at all. Now, I can tell you that there have been tons and tons of marketing ploys out there. Spinal screenings haven't changed in the last 20 years. People still do them. It's a great way to get some new patients. It's not a great way to get great new patients. Speaking engagements obviously is a great way to do this. Some people just aren't cut out for that. So you have to learn by doing, and that's the unfortunate reality. Is there's no way that you can just expect people to come to your office and not have any kind of a background in what you say and how you say it. So learning by doing just means that. That's all it means, is that you have to come up with some ideas and create a team and some good resources and some good topics. I think that patient orientation classes in your office are an absolute must. What you need to do with those patient orientations is fill those classes up. And it really boils down to the cohesive team that you have, whether it's your CA and you, or several CAs and you. Everybody needs to want to fill that class up. And the reason for it is patients that are educated are going to have a higher level of return. And that means return to your office. I see retention in offices, and that retention in offices, we're always hurrying and running around trying to get new patients, but keep the ones that you have and add to it. So retention is absolutely key, is to making that work. If you don't want to keep your patients, the easiest thing to do is have them come in and get them out of pain and tell them that's what you're there for. That you're a musculoskeletal pain relief doctor. That you don't work on restructuring and rehabilitation or work on a person's true problem. My point is that I plan on getting chiropractic care for the rest of my life. I've been getting adjusted since I was 15 years old. You'd think that it would work by now, but it does, in the sense that I never get sick. I never miss a day out of the office. And I just think that it really, really helps you feel better. So those things are all held into account when you're talking to people about chiropractic. And once people understand what it is, they're going to want to continue with care. It's lifetime lifestyle care. That's what we work for, and that's what we work with patients. I don't have the magic wand that says, oh, I said this magic thing, and all of a sudden, oh, everybody came and became a patient, everybody stayed. I really believe that a lot of what you do with patients is you build relationships over a long-term period of time, because people that have built relationships with you understand that you're honest, you have integrity, and you really truly believe and have a passion for what you do. And people like that, and people want to be around that. But if you're making short-term recommendations, you're not educating people, you're not having fun at what you're doing, then by God, they're going to leave. And when they do, they're not going to tell anybody else. Understand that the person that stays in your office only tells 3 people, and the person that leaves tells 11.